LX Beer Reviews, another episode of As the Beer Swirls. My name is Mike.
I'm Stefan Dix.
Alrighty then. We are back with another beer review here, and if you couldn't tell, it's Bill's themed. How about that? We have got today a beer from the Resurgence Brewing Company out of, you guessed it, Buffalo, New York. This is a collaboration with the Bill's Mafia Babes and 26 Shirts. If you are unfamiliar with them, Bill's Mafia Babes are a group of fine ladies on Twitter, and they do a ton of charity work, and they know the only thing they know more than charity work is probably about the Bills. Great bunch of ladies, but they were super fortunate enough to have a beer made in collaboration with 26 Shirts, with which is also a Buffalo sports themed charity organization doing all sorts of shirts. I have the drawers full of t-shirts and things. But this is a sour called Big Berry Beane with a very, very accurate likeness of our general manager, Brandon Beane. This beer, proceeds of this beer, I believe, went to
The Bill's Muttfia. It's cute.
That I think the whole point of this was that she just wanted to say that. Yes.
The SPCA.
Western New York SPCA. Brandon Beane and his wife, they raise all sorts of money for the Western New York SPCA, and they get great animals into great hands, and proceeds of this beer went to helping them do that. So this beer came out in October-ish. There's no canned on date, so it's a few months old. It's a sour. It's 5% ABV, and this beer has blueberry, blackberry, and black currant.
Triple B's.
How familiar are you?
What?
Okay.
Okay.
Still about mine. How familiar are you with black currant?
I can't think of any time that I've had a black currant.
Yeah,
It's probably been in like a mixed berry pie or something like that, but I've never just had a black currant pie.
I feel like I have only seen it in like a Peter Rabbit book.
Yeah.
I think he like currant berries or something like that. We're gonna go ahead and use our Happy Holidays Bills glasses because there's still a lot of snow on the ground. And we're just trying to make ourselves as cheery as possible because Bills football is over. But we don't need to get into that. This is all about drinking a good beer. That is a gorgeous looking beer. Full transparency, I have had this before.
I haven't.
So I think that'll be fun to see what you think of it versus what I think.
Already.
It looks flat already. Color though, it's got your royal purple color to it. That nice.
Very pretty.
Yes, it's a very pretty beer. It's a rich plum color.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like all those berries just mashed up and juiced into this. But it does look thin.
Yeah, I don't see any like pithy like particles of those berries.
Yeah,
it just looks really thin.
Yeah. It doesn't look like one of your chewy kind of sours there. Yeah, there's no head sticking around. It
barely lasted when it was.
It barely lasted. Great. Enough of that. Let's get a whiff on this thing, see if we can smell. Now I already know.
Oh,
so
man.
You tell me what you smell on this.
I smell 13 seconds of steam.
That's hurtful.
Oh, I just made myself sad. I really don't smell very much, and what I do smell is just kind of sour. And I know that's what we're going for, but I just kind of expected that I would be hit with a bunch of fruity notes out on the nose, and I don't get any of that.
Yeah.
You get it?
Yeah, I get some berry off it. I get some blackberry. It is sour. It's a very sour smelling aroma. You can tell that it's probably going to be tart. Like I don't know.
All right.
I don't know if it smells like it's going to be like.
It does say it's a sour on the label, so maybe.
I think it smells mouth puckeringly tart, but you can tell that it's going to have a little. Oh, hey now,
Yeah.
what's going on? So yeah, other than that, I don't think there's much more to the aroma. So let's dive in.
Okay.
Cheers. Process it.
It tastes sour.
It's very tart.
It is very tart, and I don't love very tart sour beers. I know it's all the rage. That's blasphemy to say right now, but
You can say whatever you want.
oh, I know.
We keep it honest
I
on this
normally
channel.
do, but I don't know. I feel like maybe just because we've drank something similar to this that was just knocked it out of the park, can't get through the field goals. I don't know. Whatever.
Goals.
Yeah, that
Okay.
thing. But this is just. I don't know.
Do you get the berry? Do you get the blueberries and the blackberries and the black currant?
Maybe I'm getting the black currant, and that's why I don't recognize it, because I just don't know what the hell a black currant is.
That's kind of where I was going with it, because I remember the first time I had it and I was like, yeah, what is that flavor? And and it took me a minute to go, oh,
Yeah.
maybe that's the black currant, because I'm not getting the specific blueberry and the blackberry. I think this is probably the third or fourth one of these I've had, and I definitely get more of the blackberry now. The blueberry is there, but I think the black currant is what really pops through. And I feel like I need to hunt down some black currant just to try them, so
Yeah.
I know.
I feel like whatever they use to give it that sour component, whether it be like a citric acid type thing, I feel like I can sense that, of course.
Yeah, you get the little heartburn.
Yeah, and then that black currant, and yeah, that blueberry it's very subtle. It's in there. It probably is what gives it the balance that this has. Although I just,
Fruit is a balance. I like it.
I think that I just would probably drink one of these.
Well, let me ask you this. So every time I've had this, I get a pastry aspect to it. Do you get it? Do you get anything like that?
No.
And there you go. Everybody's palate's different. Every time I drink it, I get a pastry, like a hint of a flaky crust.
Did you have any biscuits this morning?
That's not what I'm talking about.
Those were a delicious flaky crust.
I'm talking about, like, this tastes like it's enough to where it's almost like those fruit pies you would get back in the day with the sugar-coated, fruit-filled fruit pies. That's what this tastes like.
You know, I feel like if it had more pastry, I'd probably love this, because it would tone down the sour a little bit.
Okay.
And I don't feel like I get that at all. And again,
See, I want less pastry. I want more fruit.
I don't mind I would appreciate the pastry more if it toned down the sour aspect.
Okay.
Because I feel like then it would balance the fruit.
Yeah, you could be right. I mean, this with the addition of actual pastry, if it was like a pastry sour, it might balance a little more.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I really think that's
okay.
But overall, it is a good beer. I'm just kind of like thinking a little bit more.
I think if you like,
I've had great beers in this category.
Yeah, I think if you like,
it's a great beer. Great
fruited sour beers, it's good.
Yeah.
I think it'll check some boxes for people if they want that tart aspect and interesting fruit aspect. Maybe someone else will get a little bit of a pastry aspect like I do. Who knows? If you had to rate this, excuse me, what are you giving it?
Okay, so if I had to rate it for me, it would be like a 3. If I'm rating it because, like, I love it, and I think other people who enjoy this category, or because I love the bills, and I think other people in this category might appreciate this style of beer, I'd probably give it a 3.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just overall give it I'll give it a 3.7. I think it's solid.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite sour I've ever had. for some reason I get that pastry aspect and it knocks it down for me. But it's a solid beer for this style. I think if like I said before, if you like fruited sours that aren't heavily fruited, it's decent. So yeah, all right, that's another one. Great beer, great cause. Down in the description, got our Instagrams, FLX Beer Reviews. We got Twitter's FLX Beer Reviews. We got Untappd. We'll throw Amanda's Untappd down there so you can check out her wild ratings and see how much better she is at that than I am. Smash that like, hit the subscribe. Thanks for watching. Go Bills.
Bills by a billion.
Bills by a billion.